Hey guys, Abby here. I am here to do a tutorial, and this may look familiar to some of you. I am recreating a look from DulceCandy's channel, DulceCandy87's channel. She is having a contest going on right now to recreate one of the looks she has done in the 4 years that she has done YouTube. This is really special to me because DulceCandy was the first person that I ever watched on YouTube, and she was really the first person to spark my interest and love for makeup and really get me started on my YouTube journey myself. So again, it's just really important. I was really excited to see she had a contest where you actually entered a look, and this is one of my all-time favorite tutorials that she ever did. And this is for Katy Perry's Last Friday Night music video. I hope I represented you well, Dulce, and thank you guys so much for watching. If you want to know how I achieved this recreation of DulceCandy87's look, keep on watching. Okay, so I already primed my eye with Too Faced Shadow Insurance. So now I'm going to use Painterly Paint Pot, and I'm just going to use it on like a concealer style brush and take this all over my lid. What this will do is ensure that all these bright colors that we are using will be very bright and true. The shadows we are using is from a 120 palette. The first, for this teal lid color, I'm just going to take a flat shader brush, and this is the e.l.f. eyeshadow C brush, and I'm going to take these two teal shades here with just a bit of this brighter teal and mix that up and put that all over my lid. Now for the pink, we are going to lay this down on the brow bone with most of the color on this outer corner, taking it all the way in here on almost my nose. So I'm going to take this light bright pink here and just a touch of this darker pink, and I'm going to run this with a MAC 224 just on that brow. Again, most color, this outer corner, fading it in towards the nose. Now with a small tapered blending, nice point, E45 from Sigma is this brush. I'm going to take this bright purple here, just going to pack it on my brush, and I am going to take this in the crease right between those pink and turquoise. And just build it up till you get that desired intensity. Now on that same brush, I'm going to take a bit of the darkest purple here and just kind of run this into the outer corner just to deepen it up here. And I'm just going to take a touch of just a matte black just to get it a little deeper on this outer corner here. Now for the brow bone highlight, just to get it really nice and bright, we are going to take a nice white gold highlight, and this is Carefree. I feel like the one that was in the palette was just a little too gold, so we'll be taking this MAC shade, and I'm going to take it on a short shader brush and run it along the very high point of my brow and work the color down. And then I'm going to take a little bit on a fluffy brush just to run it along the edge of that. The glitter that I'm going to be using is Techno from Glamour Doll Eyes. And how I'm going to apply this is I'm just going to take a concealer brush. This is the E75 from Sigma, and I'm going to take my LA Splash eyeshadow. I'm going to just brush it off of this doe foot applicator onto the concealer brush directly into the glitter just to pick that glitter up, and I am just going to pat this all over the lid and just up to where that purple starts. Now for the lower lash line, we want this pretty blue at the bottom. So I'm just going to take a pencil brush, and I'm going to take this nice matte navy blue here, tap off the extra, and I'm just going to run this really close to my lash line I don't want it to be a really thick line. Okay, now that I have the blue applied, I'm going to take a black eyeliner pencil and just run it on my waterline here. And I'm also going to take it along my top lash line. I'm not going to wing it out, I'm just going to make a small line and I'll be right back. Okay, so I am going to apply a coat or two of the Buxom Lash to my top and bottom lashes. Then I am going to apply, these are, I got these in a kit at Target around Halloween, and these are the number 105s. They're just real long, kind of natural but really long lashes. So I'm going to apply these and I will come back. Okay, here is the finished eye look. Now for cheeks and lips. For cheeks, I just am keeping it natural. She used a peachy kind of pinky color, but this was kind of the closest thing that I had to it, and this is NYX Natural. Just put that on my apples, blend it back. Okay, now she used a matte, very bright pink, and I'm going to use very bright pink, but I do like to line my lips first because it makes application easier for me, so I'm going to use NYX Rose. I'm just going to line my lips, I'm not going to fill them in. For lip color, I'm going to be using NYX Fire Lipstick. She used one of their matte formula, which was really, really pretty, but I didn't have the time to go out and get that one, so I'm just using this one. And just to finish it, just to make it a little more like hers, I'm going to blot out a little bit to make it a little more matte. But there is the final look. This is my entry again for DulceCandy. I was recreating her Katy Perry last Friday night video. So, hope you enjoyed. See you guys in my next video.